Hey guys, welcome to my new video, and so hope you guys doing well. Because as you probably know, so Auckland moved to another level 3 lockdown, and the other area in this country, in New Zealand, is level 2. Yeah, that's another long time to wait before we move to normal life. And this video just a quick update, show you guys what's going on recently. Yeah, if you check my last video, so I was planning to bring my car to first car this week to do the final recertification, so the recertification check. But now plan changed. Probably need to wait at least another 2 or 3 weeks because right now nobody knows what's gonna happen. Because the lockdown will continue till 26th of August, so that's another 2 weeks to go. So if you guys are in Auckland now, so I'm hoping you guys can enjoy the lockdown. Yeah, but don't sleep too much. Yeah, just eat well. So hope you guys can stay well and stay safe. And so today I'm planning to show you guys something about my car because I haven't done the detailed introduction of my so what I've done, and also some mods on my car, so I didn't show you guys. Yeah, because recently, just too much work recently, and so because right now it's level 3, but I still have to work because I'm part of the essential service for a company. So yeah, let's keep enjoying it. And today, so let's get started. I'm gonna show you what I've done one by one for all the parts I've done, and all the parts come with the car, so you can know. Let's get started with the exterior. And as you can see, most of the body part are original, apart from the side skirt. So this one, the side panel is, I believe, is from Mazda Speed because I did some research online. So it looks pretty identical to the Mazda Speed one. This is pretty. So this curved design. And also it's also fitted pretty good and also sealed it. Yeah, and it definitely fits the car pretty well. Not too aggressive, still very clean. And also the front side. So some of it's not original. As you can see, Series 8, the park light, the small light indicator. So this one, the bumper is not original, and I checked, it looks very similar to the Charge Speed. Because I'm not 100% sure because during this time, so not too many information on internet, so you can match the original 90s body parts and this one. But if you check, so Charge Speed, FD front bumper, so it will be very similar to this. And of course, it's the let me turn on the flash. There you can see here. So this one is a fiberglass design, and so it's pretty solid. But the only issue is, so if it's cracked, so it's gonna crack like this. So I use the duct tape to cover the stone chip, and just want to show you something inside. Yeah, so the fiberglass, you can see the texture. Yeah, it's like it's gonna break, but it's actually pretty strong. And also it has some under panel, so for the better airflow. But I just have some scrape here and there. Also some chips, cracks on the paint. But anyways, so this body kit is pretty good. So it fixed the car pretty well. And also the headlight. So actually the headlight is not the original one. Yeah, let me pop out the headlight. The lens is actually the clear one. So unlike the original, it's like a little bit faded. But this one is a clear one. And you can see the sonar. So sonar, if you want to check the part number, so you can maybe you can check online if you want it replaced. It looks better than the original one. So the back of the car. So S8. So Series 8 spoiler. So this one's the original product, but it's not. I think the original one is not this one, because this one's a 98, and this one, depending on if it's the later series or the earlier one, it could be original. But also the tail light, so Series 8 tail light, so it could be original, or maybe the previous owner in Japan, they changed to the new shape one, like a spoiler and also the indicator. But anyways, let's move on to the other side. Original mirror, original. Other than that, only the wheels. Yeah, of course. So you guys already see the video. So work racing, sorry, not work racing, work. So before I used a lot of work racing on my previous cars, and this was a work L1 Mazda with a Hankook RS4 tires. So it looks alright, looks pretty good, and handles pretty well with the tires. And I probably will adjust the camber a little bit. It's right now it's about 2.3 negative 2.3. And I'm not sure if I still need to do a little bit of fender work. But right now, yeah, the fitment is still a little bit aggressive. Yeah, because I'm chasing for the perfect flush fitment, but I don't want to get too much negative camber, because I still worry about the handling. So right now it's alright, but anyways, today just to show you guys the parts I have. And so L1, it's pretty nice. If you guys like it, you can contact Work Wheels NZ. So the guy is pretty good, and just need a bit of wait, probably 4 months again. So if you want to order a new one. See, this one I'm still waiting for the wheel cap. So it's supposed to arrive this week, but it's level 3 lockdown again, so it's delayed. And the wheel nuts is a Project Kicks. So this one, yeah, also there's 3 pieces wheel nuts. Yeah. But anyways, so you don't actually need the 3 pieces, because I actually glue this cap on the wheel nuts to prevent it from coming off the nut. And let's move on to the interior. So the door, factory door, and oh, I show you. So this one's aftermarket, aftermarket blind spot mirror. And so the interior part. So I did a lot of job recently during the month. So the steering wheel, seat, steering rail, and shifter. What else? Yeah, a lot of things. I'll show you one by one. So the steering wheel, pretty good. So this one is a Nardi deep corn 350mm. So this one holds up your hand. So the grip is pretty good. I wish it will become a little bit thicker, because right now it's pretty thin, but it's alright. The handle is pretty good, but it is slightly thicker. That will be perfect for me. And the seat, bright low max. Yeah. So what do you guys think? So it's pretty common. It's pretty common for the RX-7 to use bright, because there's not too many suitable seats on the market for the RX-7 chassis. It's all the seats is too big, or doesn't look very well. But this one is pretty good. Just suit the car pretty well. Yeah, you can see the glitters. Have a zero, also bright. Also recently I've done a lot of work. Also the modification of zero to meet the low volume certificate requirement. So left side also the same one. Yeah. Pretty nice seat. Some interior part. So they're mostly stock. All the buttons, knobs are stock. Yeah, but the panel, so the cluster panel. So this thing, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen anything on the market. So it look like this texture, like a water transfer paint, something like that. But actually cluster. So the cluster is so Mazda speed, 300 kilometers per hour cluster. But I don't really need this. I don't need to drive that fast. The radimeter, so the tachometer is stock. Other than all others are stock. That's the panel. So do you guys know what brand is this from? Because yeah, you can actually see my shifter panel. So this one I can show you some part number on it. It looks like the stock one, but the previous owner in Japan, maybe they bring this to some. So this one probably the previous owner in Japan took it to the paint shop to do the water transfer paint. But yeah, before I show you the part number, maybe you can. So this one shifter knob, the shift knob is the D1 spec. So this is the only thing I got, not the JDM brand or the other common brand for D1 spec. So this one is made in Taiwan, but the quality is very nice. So you can see it's like a titanium color, titanium black color, and pretty weighted. So this one's not aluminum, it's more like a copper or something. I'm not sure, but it's like a 500-gram weight. So yeah, of course it's a little bit hot when the transmission get hot, but it feels pretty good on hand. And I'm gonna show you what's under the. So if you see from the back, or especially this part number. So I checked online. So F11090471. So this one is actually the factory part number. So what I'm guessing is the previous owner took it to the paint shop to do the. You can see those clip. Yeah, those clip is the Mazda clips, right? So if you guys know anything about this, maybe you can let me know, and I can find out. And for the shifter, so this one, wait, I probably cannot remove it. Yeah, because it's a cube speed billet short shifter, so it's made aluminum. Yes, not that easy to see, but if you want to check my first video in the playlist, you will see the full video when I install the shifter by myself. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, it's a very nice shifter. Okay, let's move on. So the back one, nothing to show you, but just one thing I'll show you later. So the boost gauge. So this one, the leads boost gauge with a gradient holder. So there's one up to 1.5. So in Japan they use kg per centimeter, so square centimeters. So which is pretty much equal to bar. So very similar to bar. And boost controller here. So this one is a dual SBC. So this one I almost know how to adjust this one properly, because right now I have a couple of settings so I can change the low boost, high boost. But for a more complicated thing, so I don't want to touch further, because the previous owner in Japan, so they set up the boost controller with the ECU pretty well. So maybe right now it's quite reliable to drive. So I don't want to take too much risk. Yeah, because right now the ECU is a RE Amamiya Radon ECU. So if you can change, and the previous owner changed the boost, the max boost a little bit, and also the primary turbo and also the secondary turbo. So right now the transaction is pretty smooth, so you don't actually feel the second turbo engage, because it's more like a single turbo feeling. So not much to show you. My Moto 800 two-stroke, and so the rear strap tower is Cusco carbon fiber. So this one very nice, pretty solid. So I can actually feel the rear part of the car, so become stable. And the suspension I'm using is the KTS from Japan. Yeah, come with the car, and it's pretty solid. And the spring rate is slightly higher. So if you ever use BC Gold or 10 Street, so this one is more stiff. So the spring rate is higher than the BC Gold, and also the damper adjustment is like 16 ways. Yeah, but it's pretty hard. And if I use the soft mode, so it feels like a hard BC Gold. Maybe I will stick to this coiloverse for a while, and I'm not sure if later I'm gonna replace it or not, because right now it feels pretty good to me. And now let's move on to the engine bay. Yeah, you can have a look. So all the intercooler, the piping, intake, and also the radiator. What else? So most of them is come with the car from Japan. So the only thing I did is the HKS blow valve. So this one I done by myself. It take quite a while. Yeah, because I need to make a adapter. Not adapter, to make a connector to make it recirculate back to the intake. Yeah, and also the engine damper. So this one I got it. So this one looks like a feet, but it's actually not. It's just a, I'm not sure, it's a cheap one, probably just $60. Yeah, it works. It works pretty well, because I can actually feel the shifting is slightly smoother, but who knows? Maybe the time will tell. And a factory strut tower bar, and I painted with some silver glitters, the red base. So also take quite a long time. Intake is HKS RS. So this one also the old school. So pretty, it's pretty rare right now, because it's not easy to find. Maybe later I'm gonna polish it. And also if you move on to this, so this one's a boost controller. So all the line to the turbo. You can see further the black, oh, not the black. So the blue color bar. So that one is the RE Amamiya engine brace. So I need to inspect further, because there are some other parts under the car I haven't checked out. And also the Trust intercooler, so this one for Japan, so I don't have to replace with other things. And recently I done an oil change by myself, and I use the genuine oil filter. Yeah, because I'm not sure which filter should I use the best for the car right now. And also the NGK spark plug lead. So what else should I show you? Yeah, that's pretty much everything on the engine bay, right? And also when I got the car, I removed the heat shield for the bonnet, and I put the heat resistant sticker on the tape on it, so maybe it will be better for the bonnet, so to prevent the paint from cracking outside. Yeah. And under the car, so not too much things to show you. The 5-Ziegen catback exhaust. So right now I still have the factory cat on the car right now. And so yeah, also for the brake system, so there's a factory brake with a braided brake line. So just make my pedal feels slightly nicer. The 5-Ziegen. Also under the car, so one more thing under the car is the Mazda speed, the power. It's not really easy to show you, but there's Mazda speed, the brace. So how do you call that? The power frame, the power plane brace. So all the way from the transmission to the rear side, all the way through the transmission channel. The brake caliper red, yeah, just slightly nicer. Yeah, as you can see the effect. Also the brake pad. So the brake pad is actually very cheap. So the cheap one from Ripco. Yeah, probably it's $20 each. Because right now the brake pad is enough for me for my driving style. So I don't drive it really crazy or something. So right now I just show you one more about the cert plate. So this one's the New Zealand Low Volume Vehicle Technical Association certificate. So this one, if you've done the modification for the suspension, wheels, the most important part is the suspension and brakes, steering wheel, the airbag, seats. So if you've done any of this one, and if you want to make your car road legal, so you have to do this. And you can see I already done the adjustable suspension, also the wheels. So this wheel, my previous wheel is 17/8 and 17/9. So I need to recertificate to the correct size for the work. So which is 18/9 and 18/10. So to make it legal. Yeah, and also one more thing. So some of you guys probably, yeah, it depends on the personal preference, I think. So if you found any RX-7 with the aftermarket part installed, so if you don't want to spend too much money and energy to make it reliable, so personally I would say if you found any tastefully modified RX-7, so go for it. So you can save a lot of money, because all this part, you can see all those, the radiator intake, so all this originally from Japan is already on the car, so I don't have to spend extra money to do it again. Yeah, of course some people might disagree with me about so if the modified car is more reliable than the stock car, but that's way I like the car. So I like to modify the car to my personal preference. And so right now everything is, yeah, if you check my all other videos, everything is pretty much done. So we just need to wait for the level 3 lockdown to finish, and so I can get my car ready to get yeah, just the certificate ready and to make my car legal again, so I can drive it again. So right now it's just need to wait and hope you guys can stay safe, or hope I can stay safe as well, because yeah, I don't want to get any diseases like the coronavirus. So if you had any questions, leave the comment below, any question about parts, about how I do the modification or any other things, so you can let me know. And so if you haven't subscribed, please do, and hope you guys can enjoy the evening, and I still have to work tomorrow. All right, stay safe, and so we'll see you in the next episode. And so hopefully everything will be all right and I can drive my car again. See you next time.